still not got an intro. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Hey! Oh, right. It's been a heavy Christmas. A heavy Christmas. Anyway, yeah, we've had like a week off. I think well deserved. We basically went daily from the FIFA release until now. We're going to continue again in the new year. 2021 is the year we hit 1 million. I'm calling it now. Maybe a bit unrealistic, maybe a bit ambitious, but we can do it. We're here to take over. We've said this. It's going to come true, but yeah. I managed to upload whilst basically getting on it the whole of December. Well, but as soon as like Mad Friday, Christmas Eve, it was game over. Me and Wes just gave up and we thought, you know what, we'll come back in the new year. But I did manage, honestly, how I did this. Oh my god. I made a full freeze team, which is on your screen now. I can't just see it because I'm just doing this to the camera. But it was a sick team. Go on, I can remember this. Right, so the main thing about this team is it's set in a 4-2-2. We actually started with 4-4-2. Moreno, who you're seeing at right back, played in centre mid, and I brought Lema from the bench into right back. Pretty much all of these are SBC players except Moreno and Saint-Maximin, who I bought. And this team was mental. The first 15 games, again, like I said, I was hanging onto the chair for dear life whilst playing. I was literally, where's my controller? I cannot explain to you. I was literally like this far away like that, like. So yeah, the first 15 aren't live comms, but 15 to 30 I managed to pull myself together and live com it. So that'll be out in 2 days, the 15 to 30, and it is live. But for now, you're gonna have the gameplay, which should be playing now. And I've asked her some questions on Twitter. So let's answer some of these anyway. I'm gonna give you like an outline of what I thought of all the players right at the end. So stay tuned for that if you wanna know what SBCs are doing stuff. But yeah, for now, into the questions. Are Everton back in a title race? What a way to start December. We've won every game. Except the League Cup, but who cares about the Energy Drink Cup? Scrap that. The toffees are here, the streams are about to fly. Live watch-alongs all year from now. But nah, seriously, like I said in October, when we was on our run of like being top, just before we went through that losing streak, no Everton fan even thinks that we're going to finish in the top 6. Listen, as a football fan, if you don't enjoy the present and you're worried what happens in the future, then don't bother. Don't worry supporting a club. But as Everton fans now, we're going to enjoy it. And we're going to believe. But nah, we'll come like 7th. Jesus, the Anders questions are flowing in, aren't they? Where could Anders finish in chance with silver bronze teams? We should all try and make him do it, shouldn't we, realistically? He can play 2 weekend leagues in 1 weekend. He's only playing 1 at the minute, isn't he? Like, it doesn't have to be on his PS. It doesn't need to affect his record. It can be a super exhibition. Like Mayweather and Logan Paul, which, by the way, got a question on that as well. I reckon Mayweather will just, like, beat him on points. The ref could, like, stop it and go like that, but Mayweather's not going to go in and be like... Logan Paul will not knock him out. I did call Jake Paul out on Twitter the other day, though. I'd be game for that scrap. Street fight, no contest. I do him within 10 seconds. This is going off on a tangent. Where was we? Anders. I don't know. Elite 3, maybe. No one does it like we do it. Oh, my lip's hurting. This bird was biting my lip the other day. Top 3 English talents right now. Curtis Jones is up there. That's no bias from 9 roll with Firmino in the picture. You didn't specify the age, so I don't know what you mean. Mason Mount, Jack Grealish, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. The end. Everton or Romania? You going to marry? There's too many Romania questions. Listen. Right. Romania's home for Christmas. It was never a marriage kind of relationship. We're on very good terms. She can still appear in the Hadji thing, but I am... Right, how do I say this without sounding like a shagger? I don't want a relationship until I'm 30. Who is the greatest weekend league player of all time? Van der Beek! What a question from you! Van der Beek means something else in Wigan, by the way. But, listen, no one does it. Even this year alone, I've been the best weekend league player. And this has been like my worst year. We did what? We got 30-0 with a team full of defenders. A 5-star skill team. Leicester. Numerous past and presents. 500k team, 800k team, rule breaker team. These lot just go on streaks with our... Alright, I'm not beefing again, especially at Christmas. But it's me, and I honestly don't think second place is in the same galaxy as us. Maybe universe. Where does Vamos Carayo come from? I'm Brazilian after the represented. So, basically, I think it was the Club World Cup. Resende, another Brazil player, amazing player, by the way. He was just screaming it after a goal. So I was like, you know what? To be the best, what you need to do, you need to analyze other players. You need to take little things from each other's game. So text, it's like the press, the defensive press. From someone else, it might be a little skill. From Resende, I thought, I'm taking that. And then there was a football game, and later that day, we was all watching it, and like Inter Milan scored. There's a video of me in Inter Milan, so I was just like, Vamos Carayo! And from then on, he just stuck. Now we're at Christmas. Predictions for the top 6 of the league. Non-bias, says Lynchy. Right. We need to stop this. Just because I support Everton loudly and proudly on social media I have never been biased in my entire life. I am the most knowledgeable football creator on this platform. Forget all these football YouTubers. Thought doing entertaining, mate, I know more than you. I don't get things wrong. I made one prediction on social media this year and called it a spoiler, and it came true. When I speak about ball, you listen. Top 6. I don't want to ruin it for anyone. I don't want to ruin the league. I'll do one off the top of my head. Liverpool, City, United, Spurs, Chelsea. Do I throw Everton in just so it happens? Or do I actually tell you the truth? I'm throwing Everton in. I want to go on Europa League sessions next year. Second channel, European tour next year, watching Everton games. Honest opinions about icon swap golden goal, says Chazza. Well, it's amazing. How can anyone dislike it? Apart from the Nepenthes, who obviously wants to use his objective. Nah, right. Everyone should do it. If you concede first in icon swaps, leave the game. Except if you're Nepenthes who wants to use your objective players. I don't get why you wouldn't leave. I do it, and if someone scores first against me from kickoff, I'm still going to beat them, obviously, but I'll still quit to make the community a better place. It's like weekend league. Any weekend league that you reach, if you reach Elite 3 and you've got 1 game left, just give it someone. If you reach Gold 1, 1 game left, give it someone. Help it be a better place, and it's all for the good. But yeah, honestly, the icon swap streams, get involved. I'm gonna be smashing it like today, because I need to get them all done. So you'll see, and it goes off. It's amazing. Can you do a barrel roll? What on earth's a barrel roll? Right, I'm not gonna watch the tutorial. I'm just gonna watch someone do it and then try it. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just gonna do what I think it is. I've seen something somewhere, but I don't know what it is. Ah! Dennis, if you could be a pro at any game, what would it be? Right, the thing is, every other pro is like, oh, I want to be a pro at another game. Cry more. I'd pick FIFA. 100%, no doubt in my mind. One, obviously because of football. I don't even like any other games, really. Two, what other game can you be a pro at and not really play it and just get pissed? Literally none. You have to be proper into other games. You need to be playing it all the time. FIFA's just kind of a natural thing with a bit of mentality. So I'm picking FIFA every day, to be honest. Lewis asks, who would win in a fight, a trillion lions or the sun? I feel like I need an opposition this. Where's?
I don't do drugs.
We're not putting them messages in. Who would win in a fight, a trillion lions or the sun?
The question asker is underestimating the size of the sun.
But do you know how much a trillion is? A trillion is like a million.
But the sun is a lot more than that. And they're all fluffy.
What if a trillion lions, like, planned it to just outlive the sun? And just kept shagging? No, listen, can you imagine a trillion people shagging all the time? If you're in the mindset of we're going to beat the sun, it doesn't matter if, like, one's your sister or brother, you're just going to shag them.
I think a trillion generations of lions outlive the sun. So maybe that's the way. Slow game.
Maybe that's the way. You are not really 6'2", right? That's it. Oh, right. My mate sent this thing. Some like celebrity site thing had me as net worth $125 million. 10 more than Conor McGregor, by the way. You don't know what we do in our spare time. Where's Taylor out? We don't know who could be watching this. And 6'2". People was fine with the 125 million bit. 6'2" is where they draw the line. I am well tall. Look at this tree. Look at this. Right. Look at this chandelier. Give me that camera. Look at this. Look at this. Can't walk without headbutting it. I am massive. Deal with it. Will you ever play Anders again? Listen, if he wants to go, bronze team, silver team, I'm there. Get me away from these R9s, Neymars. It's not relatable. The people's champ. He doesn't want to do it with a 20 mil teams. Listen, bronze team, 1K wager. Invitations there right now. Where's? Okay. Wes has confirmed I can afford it if we win. Just need to check with the manager before throwing out wages. James asks, would you let Ancelotti shag your mum if Everton won the Prem? To be fair, that'd be some kitchen stream, but we could get banned. We're probably going to get banned at some point anyway. How I've not had a scandal yet is, that's better than anything I've ever done. That's better than bronze team top 100. Who's your favourite ever player to play with in FIFA? The thing is, like I said, we've got a lot of new subs, so you don't know. Injury time! Take it away, Spencer.
Gets past his man, keeps it in. Could be game over.
Oh,
he tried the back heel.
Oh.
Can you imagine winning the game academy with a back heel? Modric, turn.
Scoop turn.
Hits
Finish
it.
it.
Oh! Injury time.
Not one single one of you would be watching this video now if it weren't for Luka Modric. I'd probably gone back to uni, saved the world with maths or something. Who cares about that? What's the biggest animal you reckon you could beat in a fight? Where's it going to need you again? Right, so we either go with a logical point of view or absolutely do it. Because I think I just go straight blue whale.
Blue whale.
On land.
On land, fair. They can explode.
If I get a blue whale in a boxing ring,
Fair.
I'm beating him on points.
Yeah.
Easily. What's the biggest animal you can single-handedly cling film to a lamppost? Single-handedly cling film. You've got to hold the animal up and like roll it round. I don't know, would you just go with like a medium-sized dog?
I think a human would be easier than a medium-sized dog.
How can you single-handedly like hold a human?
Just get them from behind.
Yeah.
And then like...
Get them from behind. I'm ending this video right now. I can't. This video's taking a weird turn and we've got to go to the pub. Mike LaBelle says, what's the verdict on some of these lovely gents? Finally, a normal FIFA question for a FIFA channel, for crying out loud. The verdict is, Alex Moreno, who played in centre mid, is the best footballer to ever grace this planet. Look at these stats. 87 stand tackles. You don't see it because of the base defending stat. If you get a powerhouse on him, his passing goes to like 90 odd short passing. His stand tackle's 99. His stamina is 99. Next to Firmino, I'm not gonna lie, probably in all these challenges, he might be the best centre mid I've used this year, Alex Moreno. And he links obviously strong to Navas, which helps him. Navas and Wan-Bissaka are actually really good. But João Victor, I don't know if the SBC is still active when this goes out, crazy. Brazilian as well. Good league links. What you're about to see in the live thing in 2 days, that's obviously already happened, you'll never see anything like it ever again. These players are special. João Victor and Alex Moreno, absolute 10 out of 10s. I hope you enjoyed this strange questionnaire. Subscribe to the channel. I've not asked in ages now, have I? Get us, oi. We're closing in on 700k. How crazy is that to think at the start of the year? The firm is pulling through. We're going places. Put notification bell on for 15 to 30 as well. It goes off, honestly. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Make sure you comment below right now what teams you want me to do weekend league with next weekend and drafts, all that stuff. And yeah, see you in a bit.